What's up, world? How's everyone doing? It is your boy Anubis, and I'm happy to be here playing some XCOM with you guys. It's been about 2 weeks since my last episode went up. 3 weeks or so since I last recorded. Yeah, it's a pretty large chunk of time. But wow, it's just crazy how time has been flying. And oh yeah, I live in the moment. You know, I truly do live in the moment, and I have been so busy. They want 6 Exalt LMGs. Yeah, we don't have those, and we're not getting them anytime soon. I live in the moment, and I'm so focused on the moment, and I'm at a point in my academic career where I'm about to finish up at my current institution and graduate with an associate's. Yeah! That's a pretty big moment, and sorry, I moved away from the mic there for a sec. And I've just been working on applying to other universities and stuff like that, so busy with that, busy because I'm still taking classes, and just time has flown because of that. So it's nice to sit down here and play some XCOM, one of the greatest games of all time, with you guys, and I'm feeling invigorated. Let's keep on scanning. Covert operation ready. Alright, hopefully not too many people of mine die. Yeah, the usual schmuck there. We put a timer on, by the way. I tell you, it's what? This is episode 23, I believe. 24. 24. 23 was the last one. And out of those 24 now episodes, I probably only had a timer on for like 5. And I just forget. I don't know what it is. I get so excited that I forget and just start playing. Well, alright, we're going to figure out. Also, I have the sniffles today, so hopefully I don't sniffle too much in the commentary and bug you guys, so apologize in advance for that. Let's see. I love having a mech. I really need to get enough of meld to make a second one to rank them up. Trying to sniffle away from the mic. I tell you, allergies, they get me. Changing of seasons, it always happens then. And you know they're salted too, because I just love salted. But we're going to keep at least our 2 supports in here. Keep them ranking up. I really enjoy having them on the squad. Baroto. Alright, we'll keep both of them as well. Let's clear out War Dog for a second, because we got a new unit. Oh, a new assault unit! Alright, we're bringing Yvonne Chavez. I think she's brand new. Like I say, it's tough to tell, because I haven't been on this in a while. We're going to take that off of you. We're going to give you a scatter, give you a regular pistol, grenade. Do we have an extra? Nah, we don't have an extra one. We'll give you like another grenade or something. I learned my lesson of not keeping my soldiers equipped, and even now I don't have them all overly equipped. Okay, I mean, can you really afford to keep all your soldiers equipped all the time? No. It's just the money. It takes a while for you to be financially frivolous in this game, to be in a position where you could be, so. But we have Yvonne Chavez. I'm still sad that we lost Hudson Mohawk a couple episodes ago. I liked having her on my team, but we lost her. And I always have a challenge naming females. I have a lot of male friends. I mean, that's just how it is. I hang out with dudes. So I don't have a lot of female friends to throw into these games. So, I mean, if you're female and watching this show and you want to risk your life for the world, feel free. That goes for everybody. Love to get people in my games that I know. It makes it a lot more casual, a lot more just relaxed, and I really enjoy that. I am normally very intimidated, perhaps would be the word. We're gonna go with that third one because that looks cool. I'm normally very intimidated by taking breaks from this game and coming back because I don't want to lose my soldiers, but something about having my friends as soldiers makes me not care if they die. It sounds horrible, but you know, honestly, it's kind of how it is right now. It's kind of how it is. All right, we have 1 laser pistol, and we can give it to any of these people. Who do we want to have a laser pistol? You guys can't have a laser pistol. I guess we'll give it to this guy. I don't know, man. Doesn't really matter. There you go, laser pistol. And we're equipped. We're fully equipped and rip roaring ready to go. I'm proud of myself. I made it through the outfitting screen in less than 10 minutes. I haven't gotten any complaints about that, but I stay on those load up screens, those squad forming squeeds for a while because I just like to micromanage. I like that a lot. That's how I play the game, and you know, I'm playing this. Alright, I'll let Central Officer Bradshaw there talk. Good, he's done. Finishing my thought. I like to hopefully entertain you guys. Obviously, I want you guys to enjoy this. I'm playing the game for myself. Really, I love this game, and I haven't played through this yet. And I thought, you know what? I haven't played through Within yet. I know a lot of my friends haven't played through Within yet or don't own it, and I just wanted to play the game, share the game, so they can get a taste of what the DLC is all about. It really changes a lot, and I really enjoy it, and I'm glad to be sharing that with people. But this is also my experience playing it, so I'm going to do what's fun for me, and that's fun for me, and I try to go through it as quickly as possible, but I still do it because it's just, I don't know, I like to micromanage, I like to take games slower, it's just my play style. Prevent Exalt from hacking our encoder as to stop them from learning the transmitter location. If that fails, protect the data transmitter until the Exalt forces are eliminated and then neutralize all enemy units. I like this particular one. We've done this once before. I like this particular Exalt mission type. It's pretty fun for me. But back to the Let's Play stuff. You know, I'm fine with if what I make is niche. You know, if it applies to a niche market. I myself enjoy watching Let's Plays that are long and show every little detail that don't just show the action, because I like to see the little parts. And it's... I'll let this guy talk again.
But if Exalt manages to hack the encoder, they'll be able to locate the transmitter. If they hack both, any hope we had of recovering the data intact will be lost. Objective updated.
Alright, so I like I said, I like just being able... I like to micromanage. I love it. Micromanaging is one of my favorite things. It's why I play so many strategy games, so many grand strategy like Civilization. That's micromanage heaven right there. Oh, you just go into the city screens and you fiddle with every little detail, and it really is really fun to start in the same place as so many other players and be so technologically advanced by later parts of the game. It's just a fun experience for me. I micromanage. So that's why my videos are like this. It's how I enjoy it, and for those who enjoy it as well, awesome. I'm glad you guys do. Now, a big question. I don't think you can get on top of these roofs. I don't know. They seem flat enough that you could. I just don't see any way up there. This is an interesting map to be on. This is one of the old maps. In fact, I both like this map, and it brings back strong emotions for me, because this is also, in all my time of playing XCOM, I have only completely failed a mission once. I have had plenty of well, not plenty. I've had a few missions where everything went awry and I had to pull back my soldiers. So I've had missions like that, but I've only had one mission where everybody died, and it was the most noble of fights. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because it was on this map. We went in and we were outmatched. There were lots of floaters, lots of them, the upgraded floaters with grenades, and they really did a number to me, kind of like they did a couple missions ago when we attacked that alien ship, and that was tough. But the sad thing about it is that I was down to 2 soldiers and inside this building, okay? And I'll hit end turn in a sec. I was down to 2 soldiers inside this building. We ran out this back end, and we went all the way around the building. And at that point, I knew that we would not make it out alive. It was impossible. So one of the soldiers, and I like to role play as I play. It just brings the game alive for me. I like to, you know, really create stories of what's going on. One of the soldiers ultimately ran straight towards the enemy and engaged them, drawing their fire and fending them off before ultimately dying to buy his comrade in arms enough time to run around the outside of the map. And he made it all the way over here to the cars, and I mean, you see the dropships right down the road, okay, and he was right here with the cars, ran all the way around the map. His, you know, comrade in arms gave his life for him, and he was over there by the cars, and he was, you know, about to make it out, the last surviving guy, only to get shot by a floater across the map who had ridiculous range and was above the building, you know, like, you know, just how floaters can get into ridiculous places. And that's where he was, and, you know, Guy died. I failed a mission, lost an entire squad. It was emotional because, like I said, I like to roleplay. I like to pretend or create lives for these people, actual lives for these people. Man, it's heartbreaking when they die, and heartbreaking, obviously, when 6 of them die. That's just the worst. So we've got all these people. I could have moved up further this turn. There wouldn't have been any enemies, I think, capable of engaging me in a way that would hurt. And we only have 3 turns to get to that spot anyways. So I probably should have moved a little bit faster on that first turn, because now I am limited because we're relatively engaged. And we got to move quick. I have no problem losing that particular room. We could easily hold out in the other room. But there's no point in taking chances. I just need to get into position quickly. And once we get into position, I truly believe we should easily be able to hold it down. I'm going to go ahead and move right here. And, okay, that's where the guys are. Got 6 tangos. Excuse me. Trying to sniffle and cough away from the microphone. I tell ya, allergies, man. Such an inconvenience. Move up the hated here. His name makes him seem like, you know, he's some villain or something, but he's really such a nice guy. Real A-class individual. How else do we want to progress this? I'd love to get this shotgun gal up as far as possible. Thinking let's run and gunner. That's one of the things I've done differently in this playthrough. You play the game a billion times, and one of the things I've started doing differently is more aggressive playstyle. Half because I want an entertaining video for you guys, but like I said, I am not making concession when it comes to the lives of my soldiers. I'm gonna keep them alive. I don't care what I'm gonna keep them alive. I'm just gonna keep them alive, man. But at the same time, yeah, it's not just to entertain. It's also to have a more aggressive play style. You kind of have to with Meld. It's also tactically feasible to get some of these shotgun guys in position. That was one of my weaknesses before. I never got my shotgunners into good enough position. I was just horrible at doing that. I'm going to leave you back there, Jansen. I don't think you have that great of a shot. I don't remember what your rank was, but I don't recognize your name, and obviously you're not personally named. So I'm going to keep her back and figure out how we want to progress. Obviously we want to kill these guys. Wow, 91% on all those. That is just so nice. Hate to pass that up. 72, 52, 92. We could take out that room so easily. We have to keep them away from the encoder, but let's get this guy in a position to engage them. 87 and a 67. I always struggle passing up such good opportunities, but I believe we have some ridiculous numbers over here. Yeah, okay, so this guy, I'm deciding on him. We're going to fire the shotgun at this man. Perfect, 21 crit. That's pretty awesome. For a second I thought they missed. That crit didn't pop up because you saw the health level for the other people. Okay, you, my good pal. Oh, cool. You can only see these two, so that makes my decision very easy. These are the guys that I consider more of a priority. And we killed one. One bites the dust. Oh, alright, for a second I thought this way I was firing multiple times. Okay. What about you? What are your best targets? 49, 78, 34. 49 is too low in my calculations. Let's go and just blast them. Love these weapons. That was awesome. Already taken out 3 of them. Very good. Our pistolier here should be able... Oh, no targets available. Interesting. We could grenade them. That is viable. 51-91. We can't pass up this 91 shot. It's just too good of a percentage. And it's a kill shot, so clearly good decision, I would say. As for you, 38% shot. Alright, we'll move you here. This may block your shot, but if so, you'll be able to be in a good Overwatch position. Come on, have something. 38 still, huh? That guy I doubt is gonna move. He's in just too good of a... Let's risk it. Come on, Jansen. Oh! Look at her proving herself. Not bad. Grenade reach over there by chance? No. I didn't expect it to, though. You're on Overwatch. And let's wait. That was a good, good first engagement. Took out 4 of the 6. One guy in the zone. Fired at the guy who repairs himself. Oh, reaction shot. Kill him. Aw, come on. Graphics on that are beautiful, though. They really are, all those beautiful digital graphics. There's something about futuristic and stuff that's really got me excited these days. I just moved into that genre. Okay, these guys are coming in on my flank. You're coming in the middle of nowhere. I mean, I know parking spots are hard to find. You could have, yeah, that thing's kind of taking up the parking spot. I understand why you had to park this little Prius of a car all the way back there. But yeah, you're out of the fight. I'm always somewhat concerned too when only 2 people show up, because I'm used to them showing up in 3s. Often they show up in 3s, but in this case they didn't. Oh, I can punch this super strong guy in the face. This does 12 damage, right? I don't remember. That's not a good thing. Okay, we're gonna go for the stronger guy. Even though he's in that position, it's easier to kill him. I can't pass up punching this strong guy in the face. Yeah, 12 damage. Make sure we get him and not the pole. You should have drove with your buddy in the Prius! 9 damage? Wait, what? How is that possible? It's a 12 damage hit. I have never had it hit for less. I think there was a patch recently. I really do. It seems to me like some of the things that are in this game, like I think I saw something different in the menu screen that I had never seen before. Like, I think there's a patch, man. I think there's a patch that went through. Oh, who can you see? Yes, you can see this guy. It's 47% shot. I would love if he made that, but I don't want to waste a potential Overwatch position. Also, look at that water. That just looks gorgeous, and I don't even have my graphics on very high. I can only imagine what a nice computer would look like. Hey, buddy, you're in my spot, okay? I want to stand right there and have a crossfire, and you're right in my spot. Can you hit this guy? 52%. Really? What about Jansen? She's not the one we gave the nice pistol to, unfortunately. We'll move her up there. I need that guy dead. Dang it, man. It's horrible. He's only got 1 health. Come on, pistol. Yes! There we go. These soldiers, man, they got my back today. They're like, Commander, I know you're rusty, so we have brought our A game in order to help you, so we could also help us, so we won't die. Alright, he's got a wonderful shot on that guy. That's beautiful. But before we take it, I'm gonna take this shot. Actually, you know what? Thought about it, but instead go for the kill. This pistol might have been able to do this too, but I didn't need to risk it, because what I'm going to set up is a very large range of Overwatch. That'll be useful. We'll have Bright over here, which I really need to improve his walking range. He just can't go very far. He's got Overwatch on our flank. Barato's got a pretty decent Overwatch here on that zone. I'd love to move my shotgunner up to a much better position than in front of that bench, because I know the sniper can hit it. I don't want to give up the potential potential Overwatch. It's too valuable with that shotgun. We're going to put her right there. Somewhat exposed, but good Overwatch. Overwatch with you. I'm content. We have a good defensive position here. I'm breezing through this. Alrighty. That's why I love that Overwatch. Took him down with the first hit and didn't trigger the rest. And it seems like the other guy didn't get triggered at all, which is pleasant, I would say. Move up our big man inside this area. We've detected him. May throw a grenade at that guy, but I don't know that that's needed. Big question is, I think Bright can get to that spot. I would love to get this bad boy into the area, preferably into that room maybe. I don't know. It's not the best spot. Is there windows on the outside? There is. This is not a very good spot. I mean, it's great for cover, and we're going to go there, but you don't see anything from here. Oh, he does! Apparently that guy is visible. Right on. And he kills him. Even better. Heck yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. And we get Bright in the awesome cover spot right outside. Wait. Don't put him on Overwatch yet. Even though there are no aliens left on this map, we are not going to play that way. We're going to play safe. We're going to play smart. And hopefully no one's going to die. That's the game plan. Nobody died.
Headed there now.
Move you to that side. Where would I like you more? Technically the inside half is much better.
Estoy en marcha.
But we're going to go for a more defensive game plan. And as for you, move you to the other side of that. Get some crossfire in that door, man, in that office lounge. Whatever break room space you want to call it, I don't care. And now people can go in Overwatch. Oh, you gotta be moved up. Forgot about you, buddy. No, there's nowhere that I like as far as where I want to move you at all. Absolutely nowhere. Those I'll just move you right there. Not that that's good at all, but we'll do it. You got Overwatch.
Hostile contacts closing at Strike 1's position, Commander.
Hello. Still has their pistol out. Someone's got their pistol out. Jansen has her pistol out. I gotta switch that back. Wow. Alloy shotgun from that range did 11 damage. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. Big boy, let's see if you can get a shot. I just love mechs, man. They allow for a frivolous front. A frivolous front. You can just frivolously charge into the fray without any regard for your troops per se. And you're not penalized for it. Is this a wall? I don't think there's a wall there anymore. There better not be. Go ahead and hide behind that box. Do you have an eyesight on that last guy? You do. Okay. What about you? How good of a shot? 54? Why not? We've had good luck all day. And we have continued to have good luck. Wow. That's insane. Okay, our shots are just going down. We are doing good. I'd like to move this guy up to there.